you were at Thrillist before, and decided to kind of take a turn and build a company called Fatherly. So what's the whole premise of this?
Well, the genesis, for me at least, was that we had a consumer base at Thrillist that was aging up into this new demographic, and no one was necessarily talking to them. We had an executive team at Thrillist that now had wedding bands and babies on the way. And around that same time I met Simon, who was legitimately going into new parenthood. So for me, that sparked a light bulb of opportunity.
It certainly seems like we hear more and more, there's always a market for moms. You see the mom blogs. Where's the market for dads?
Yeah, so when my wife and I were first exploring having kids, she signed up for all the sites that you would typically sign up for, and so did I, only to find out that everything was sort of pink, purple, and turquoise, and really aimed at talking about what women need. And I was getting emails talking about the growth of my belly, which it may or may not have been growing, but not in the ways that they were thinking about.
Explain to folks who haven't been on the site, what does Fatherly look like?
Yeah, so we're providing kind of evidence-based, expert-driven content for everything from product recommendations, service recommendations, and insights worth paying attention to, whether it's the Secretary of Education giving tips about how to hack the pre-K admissions process, to a member of SEAL Team 5 on how to dominate a hide-and-go-seek, to a conversation with Malala and her father about how to raise a Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Another thing that's very, very popular is our content around girls' empowerment and raising strong daughters. Dads were never daughters, or most of them were never daughters at least. And so they're very inquisitive about that. And so the more that we can provide content, whether it's about raising a daughter like Malala, or talking to your daughter about her body image, these are topics that dads are particularly interested in today.
We're in this very interesting kind of time where a lot of folks are building websites. There are a lot of different media entities. I mean, how do you continue to differentiate?
One of the easiest ways in which we differentiate is by having a very specific vertical focus. Fatherly isn't for everybody. It's for someone who's thinking about becoming a parent, who is a parent. And so a lot of websites, I think, will try to appeal to everybody. And I think what we're focused on is, in addition to building audience, really building a brand.
We always, as journalists, ask the woman this question, the woman entrepreneur who just has a kid. We always ask this question of, how do you balance? How are you able to do it all? So I give you that same question, because I think we should probably ask men too. So how do you balance having a 1-year-old and a startup that is, many people would joke, essentially like a child?
You try your best, and I'm still looking for answers, because it's hard. There's ways that you do it. I mean, one, this could never have happened, and my ability to find some balance could not have happened without this guy and without our entire team. Point two is we try to create a workplace here where people can go home and they can be present and they can be home. And we, like every other startup and every other company, are also struggling with that too, but we're working at it and we're chipping away at it.